Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. We are continuing our series on Ghost of Tsushima. If you guys are looking forward to more videos in this series, please be sure to drop a like on the vid, but also don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. Before we get started, I do want to bring up exactly where we left off in the previous part. Previously, we ended up gathering everybody that we needed to assist Jin Sakai in storming Castle Kaneda so that way Jin can save his uncle, Lord Shimura, from the custody of Khotan Khan. Along the way, we ended up finding out that Ryuzo and the Straw Hats, they were nowhere to be seen, so it looked as if they weren't going to be able to help us out in our pursuit into the castle. But then we ended up finding out later on that Ryuzo, he decided to take up a bounty that was ordered by the Khan, in which the Khan wanted the ghost to be eliminated, and since the Khan assumed that the ghost was Jin Sakai, Ryuzo decided to take upon that offer, especially if it meant that his men would be fed. And while Ryuzo was unsuccessful in taking out Jin Sakai and completing the bounty, he still decided to side with the Khan, especially if it meant that his men would be fed, even though Khotan Khan wasn't necessarily going to follow through on his end. However, we were not able to actually bring Lord Shimura back to his castle because we ended up finding out that the Khan decided to take that place for his own so that way he could have another place to set up shop at. In my spare time, I ended up doing one mission so that way I could try to take a break from the main story and just focus entirely on leveling up Jin Sakai's abilities. I'll show you the footage of what I was able to capture.
Do you still want to leave Tsushima?
There's nothing left for me here.
I could use your help in the fight ahead.
You have your uncle, Jin. You don't need me.
I need every ally I can trust.
Jin, you look well. We will defeat the Khan and the coward Ryuzo. Mount their heads on the battlements of my castle. But I can't do this without you.
You have me.
I heard of your exploits while I was in prison. Your methods were brutal, impulsive, without honor.
I did what I had to. For you.
I know, Jin. And I will be forever in your debt. But you can't continue down this path. All of Tsushima looks to us for guidance. We must save our home together. As samurai.
What about Yuna? She saved my life and helped free you. All she wants in return is safe passage to the mainland.
I will grant it when the seas are clear. But only if she helps me retake my castle.
Thank you, Uncle.
We ride within the hour.
Yes, Lord Shimura. How are the defenses coming?
Slow.
But they'll pick up once we get the forge going.
Good work, both of you.
Anything to help, Lord Sakai.
Lady Masako, any news on your family's killers?
My hunt continues. I've tracked several of the names to Toyotama.
You won't have to find them alone. But when the time comes to retake Lord Shimura's castle, can I count on your sword?
I'll be there, and we will destroy our enemies together.
Sakai, you fought well yesterday.
Your bow made that easier, Sensei. Any news on your fallen student?
I heard rumors of a Japanese archer helping the Mongols in Akashima.
It has to be Tomoe.
I'm heading to a camp for survivors near the coast. I may know more.
I will find you there, Sensei. You have my word. Lord Shimura will grant you passage to the mainland, after you help us retake his castle.
This isn't my fight, Jin.
This is everyone's fight. Prove your worth to Lord Shimura, and he will reward you. I promise.
Lord Sakai, it's time.
Typical samurai. Squeezing people for everything they're worth.
We ride for Toyotama, Lord Sakai.
The bridge is out, but the Mongols don't know about the old forest path. This way.
Uncle, I'm sorry I didn't free you sooner.
You have nothing to apologize for, Jin.
What sort of man is the Khan?
A clever beast, but I know his kind. All ambition and no honor.
He learned our language, kept you alive. What is he after?
He wanted me to aid his conquest of our mainland. Offered me wealth, power, wives.
He thought you'd turn against your own people?
For that insult alone, I will kill him.
Tell me about this woman who saved your life.
Yuna is brave, loyal, and good in a fight.
Ishikawa said she's a thief.
We can't afford to turn away anyone willing to join our cause.
She has no stake in our victory, only her reward.
The battles ahead will be difficult.
I need to know I can rely on my people.
You have my full support. And Yuna's.
Long ago, chaos ruled this island. It was the samurai who brought order and unified all of Tsushima. We must show our people that honorable samurai still fight for this land. It is time you return home and reclaim the armor of Clan Sakai.
It has sat empty since my father died.
The past cannot hurt you, Jin. Do you smell that?
Burning wood and bodies.
Monsters.
They raided farms to the south. But never like this.
This is the Khan's revenge for my escape. We must save any farm left standing. Without them, we won't survive the winter.
I'll see it done.
What have they done?
Mongol patrol ahead!
Run them down!
Mongols!
I saw them in Castle Kaneda. They're the Khan's wolves, sent north to ravage our people. The Mongols have taken our lighthouse. We will relight the flame, show the Khan we're coming for him.
And give our people hope.
We must find our lighthouses and rekindle every last one.
More coming out of the gates! Calling for help! Silence them! They deserved worse.
Reinforcements.
To trap us. Yuna!
What's she doing here?
A warband's right behind me. They have explosives.
We can use that against them.
Ready your bow.
Kill them all!
No sign of more Mongols.
You're ready to fight for our cause?
I need to get off this island. So does Taka.
We're not finished yet. To the lighthouse. We'll rekindle its flame. Show the Mongols our victory at Castle Kaneda was only the beginning. And tell the Khan we're coming for him.
I'm glad you came, Yuna.
You were an effective distraction.
A pleasure to serve, my lords.
We need more warriors like you following us into battle.
You may have trouble finding them. Unless you broaden your horizons.
We have business in the lighthouse. Speak your mind, and leave us to it.
Yarikawa has plenty of warriors. If their walls haven't fallen.
I put down the Yarikawa rebellion. Its people have no love for me.
I know. I grew up there.
Is that where you learned to steal?
Yuna has great admiration for you, Lord Shimura. She can convince her people to fight under your banner.
Very well. Help Lord Sakai raise this army. And you will be on the first transport to the mainland.
With my brother.
Wait for me in Old Yarikawa.
Thank you, Jin.
It's time we send our message.
I hope the Khan sees this.
He will.
We will take back your castle, Uncle.
And destroy the Mongols. As honorable samurai. Return home and claim your father's honor. Recruit the peasants of Yarikawa. I will petition the Shogun for reinforcements.
How we get a message to the mainland?
I have unsavory friends of my own. A pirate named Goro in Omugi Cove owes me a debt.
If he's alive, I'll find him.
Bring him to me at our old hunting camp. We will meet again soon. Until then, travel safely. I cannot lose you again.
My lord, we freed a Mongol prisoner here. A warrior monk. He wants to speak with you.
A warrior monk. I'll find him.
Lord Sakai, my thanks to you and your companions.
Where do you serve?
Cedar Temple. Our warrior monks rode south to fight the Mongols after we heard about Komoda. But our journey ended here.
I'm sorry. What happened?
We were ambushed and taken captive. Shoved into a covered pit. No food. So dark I couldn't see my hands in front of my face. I think they took Jogon out first. We heard him struggling and shouting. Then shouts turned to screams. We could smell burning. But we refused to submit. There were only 3 of us left when they took my brother, Enjo.
Enjo? The Guardian? I'm sorry, he's gone. He was a great warrior.
An even better brother.
What's your name?
Norio, my lord.
This is where they held us.
That hole would barely fit 6 men.
I promised it holds double that.
Walk with me, Norio. I want to show you something. You rode from Toyotama. What was it like?
Kushi Temple was spared, as were the healers of Akashima. I hear the pirate's nest of Unugi Cove still stands.
Let's stop here.
There must be thousands of invaders.
Now that Lord Shimura is free, he can lead us to victory. I hope you join our fight.
The monks of Cedar Temple can help. They're all within a day's ride. Support them, and we'll sweep the Mongols back into the ocean.
We will avenge your brother, Norio. All the monks who died here.
I don't seek revenge, but I will fight for peace.
Wish I could fight back.
I'll ride to Akashima village to support our healers. If we're going to fight back, we need their skills. I can introduce you to Hochi. My brother always said he's the greatest healer of us all.
Then I'll see you again in Nakashima.
So now we're in Act 2 of the story, which means we gotta build up another army so that way we can get ready to reclaim Lord Shibuta's castle from the clutches of Khotan Khan. I think I might go and meet up with Norio. I want to see what this guy wants us to do for him and how we're going to benefit in the long haul. We'll give it a shot. I must admit, this part of the map, like this whole area, holy crap, it is so beautiful to roam through. It really is gorgeous to look at.
Norio's here. No sign of any other monks though.
Akashima Village. So this is where Norio is at.
Hochi and his followers came down from Cedar Temple to train healers in the village. Mongols kidnapped them.
They took nothing else?
Hochi went peacefully, so they spared the village.
Slaughter those who resist. Reward submission. Khotan's favorite tactic.
He should not have gone along with them.
He gave himself up for the village.
The Mongols will be back. All he did was delay the end.
Then it's a good thing you and I are here.
The Last Warrior Monk.
Any idea where they went?
They rode out past the tea fields.
Let's pick up their trail.
We can't let them harm the monks.
The Mongols will keep them alive for their medical skills.
I'm sure of nothing when it comes to the invaders. They came this way, past the tea fields.
Look for tracks.
Alright, we gotta look for some footprints. Oh, wait a minute.
Tracks here. It sounds like you and Hochi have a history.
Hochi always complained that my brother was too eager to fight.
What kind of monk is Hochi?
There were people with a terrible illness in Sago. Rotted their faces and limbs. Everyone avoided them except Hochi. He lived among them, treated their wounds.
Bravery takes many forms.
Hochi thinks warrior monks are driven by anger and hate. But when I swing my naginata, I sacrifice the few to save the many. And I do it without hatred.
Are we almost there? Oh, I see them.
There they are.
Stay here, Norio. I don't want the monks to get caught in the middle.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. I would have wanted to do this quietly, but sadly, could not do that. There we go. Is that it? Please tell me that's it. Okay.
You're going to be all right.
Are you the samurai who rose from the dead?
Is Hochi with you?
Ochi? No. But one of us broke loose. The invaders chased after him. They'll be back any moment.
Road Sakai! Mongols up the road!
Norio? You're alive!
Oh
Stay
boy.
back, all of you.
I don't think so, man. Okay. Never mind. Get this dude out of here. Holy crap.
Is anyone hurt?
We're all right, my lord.
Where's Hochi?
A different group took him. Norio. They knew Hochi's name. And they mentioned Cedar Temple.
Lord Sakai. Why would they separate Hochi from the rest?
He's the most skilled healer. They might have plans for him.
He also likes to argue.
You think he angered them?
Knowing Hochi? Yes.
Don't jump to conclusions. First, we need to track him down.
Give me time to figure out where the Mongols took him.
I'll meet you at Akashima village. We'll find him, Norio.
Alright. We saved those monks, and we're able to get them back with Norio. Little increase to our health bar. Wind chime. Click the left and right triggers to throw a wind chime and attract an enemy's attention.
Guards will investigate odd sounds. These chimes can be a distraction or lure.
We've all been worried about Hochi. They need a break.
Such moments are rare these days.
I used to be like them.
I'm not the same man I was the night before Komoda.
How bad was it?
Komoda? Bad. We lost everyone. The beach was soaked with so much blood, it was like paste. Be grateful you didn't see it.
We rode south all day, into the night. A bad storm slowed us to a crawl. Stopped at a farm to sleep a few hours. I woke to screams. The main house on fire. Mongol raiders. They took us to Kaneda in chains. After that, I wish I had died fighting. I think I know where they took Hochi.
You want to go now?
Yes.
Three actions, three illusions. Let's go.
Where are we headed?
A camp on the coast. Mongol ships stopped there for supplies and prisoners on the way north.
If they put him out to sea, we'll lose him.
Lord Sakai, when this is all over, what will you do?
I don't know. It feels impossible to go home and pick up where I left off.
I feel that way about my temple. Most of my life, my course was clear. Follow the Eightfold Path. Raise a family. Serve Cedar Temple.
You can still do those things.
I joined the temple because of my brother. I always imagined my children and Enjo's children growing up together. Our wives would be friends.
The Mongols haven't taken everything, Norio. One day they'll be gone. And you'll still have a life to lead.
But I don't feel it's mine alone. I have to live for Enjo and the other monks who died. Do you ever feel that way about the samurai of Komoda? Like you owe them a debt?
Sometimes. Like my life has to count for 100 samurai.
But that doesn't feel possible.
Maybe that's the point.
Life before the invasion feels like it happened to someone else. Or like childhood.
Maybe 20 years from now, you'll look back on this moment the same way.
Lord Sakai, I told you Hochi strongly opposes violence, right?
You said he disagreed with the warrior monks.
He hates all weapons, including yours and mine.
He can lecture me all he likes once he's safe in Akashima village.
Mongol guard, run him down and fight!
Ujuk!
I need to get a good look at the whole camp.
Standoff streak. After you win a standoff, additional enemies will rush you. Wait until the charging enemy swings their weapon, then attack.
What about that granary?
Good, quickly.
Ooh. There we go.
We have to find Hochi.
The Mongols are holding someone there.
Hochi. Has to be.
If I go alone, I can reach him without the Mongols knowing. A Mongol signal cannon.
I could set it off. Draw their attention.
While I get Hochi out. After I find Hochi, we'll meet there.
Don't wait for me if I'm late. Get Hochi back to the village. I can handle myself. I'll meet you both back in Akashima village.
Set off the signal cannon. I'll get Hochi.
Take refuge in Amida Buddha, my lord.
Was not expecting him to be there. Well,
Good work.
I wanted to do this quietly.
The Mongols running.
Good lord, dude. I don't think so. Okay. Damn it, man. I really wish I was able to do that completely stealthy, but can't get it all.
What's happening? Who are you?
A friend. We need to go.
I can't leave. The Mongols are returning me to Cedar Temple. The people there need healers. Badly.
There's no time for this.
I'm sorry, but I must remain here.
Jin! Hochi!
Norio? What are you doing here?
The alarmed a raiding party nearby. They're almost on us.
Damn it. Stay back, Hochi. We won't let them near you. Norio, ready your blade.
Come receive a lesson in manners. A monk of Cedar Temple is your sensei.
Are the others with you, Norio?
Everyone is gone. It's just me now.
I'm sorry. I wish we could end this bloodshed. The Mongols were searching for me. I gave myself up to save lives.
How did they know where to find you?
They knew I was in Akashima. And they wanted to return me to see the temple. They need a healer.
You willing to treat the enemy's wounded?
Mongol or Japanese, we all suffer.
Some deserve it.
But this means... Has Cedar Temple fallen?
I don't know.
Norio, take Hochi back to the village before reinforcements arrive.
They will seek revenge.
I'll meet you there to plan a defense.
Okay. Earned another charm.
What's the problem?
Mongols are gathering nearby, preparing to strike.
We should evacuate to Castle Canada.
Evacuate and the Mongols will hunt you down. Not one of you will live to see Canada's walls.
But we won't have blood on our hands.
Go tell the village your plan for them, Hochi. I'd like to see that.
Norio, I wish you cared about the Eightfold Path more than others' opinions. First you follow Enjo around, now Lord Sakai. Do you ever think for yourself?
Wash my brother's name from your mouth.
Enough! Norio and I will do the fighting.
Everyone else can go hide.
I refuse to hide. I don't take lives, but I am not a coward.
Ghosts in the fog.
I'll scout the village. See what defensive preparations we can make quickly. Gather everyone to you. Ready them to take shelter. One of these rooftops should work.
Everyone, we need you to gather here. Bring your families, quickly.
Here, perfect. No walls. Mongols can strike from any direction.
Make sure everyone is here. Family, friends, neighbors.
If we flee into the swamp, people will get lost, separated. Easy prey.
Gather round. Don't wander off. No need to panic. Just gather
A temple.
here.
People could hide there.
Is anyone missing? Keep your people
Incense
together.
burners. Add black powder to the incense. Get the smoke nice and dense. Enough to use as cover. Norio and Hochi lead everyone to the temple. I'll deal with the Mongols here. They'll blame me, not the villagers.
My lord, we've gathered everyone.
Take them to the temple.
I won't let you fight alone.
If the Mongols go to the temple, who will protect these people?
I'll do as you ask.
Keep your naginata ready. I'll owe you a jar of sake for putting up with Hochi.
Everyone, Mongols are on the way. Follow me to the temple. The invaders will face the wrath of a samurai.
Please, everyone, do as Norio says. We'll take shelter at the temple.
Need to find a place at the edge of town to wait.
Alright, that's all of them.
They're here. Now to light the incense burners. I hope the Mongols like smoke.
Ooh. Okay. That definitely did some damage. God damn it. There we go. Okay.
Better check on Norio and Hochi.
A lot of the times I really wish I was able to complete this without being caught, because I usually like to do these missions in a stealthy manner, but unfortunately that can't be the case all the time.
Norio! No Sakai!
Good lord, man.
What happened, Norio?
I was fighting. A Mongol snuck up behind me. Hochi threw himself at a blow meant for me.
You're both braver than many samurai I've known.
Wow.
You don't have to do this! Please!
I didn't know he was behind me until I heard him cry out. By the time I turned around, he was dead.
It's not your fault. Norio?
Every time they lifted the cover on the pit, the daylight would blind us. This time, one of them stank like sake. I felt their hands pull me up, but my brother threw himself at them. He was starving, wounded, but he fought them. He fought them so hard.
Norio, you don't have to.
Yes, I do. They gave up on me and took Enjo. They took my brother. Everyone who rode south from Cedar Temple. All gone. Except me. They deserve to live. I'm the one who should be dead.
I thought the same thing after Komoda. Many times. I don't know why we survived, Norio. But we did. And these people are counting on us. We're all they have. The people of Akashima are alive because of you. Don't forget that. Because they won't.
Alright, so now that we are in Act 2 of the story, we are trying to form some new alliances for when we finally make the pursuit to storm into Castle Shimura and retrieve her from the clutches of the Khan. We ended up helping out Norio rescue some monks, and then along the way we also helped him rescue a healer who goes by the name of Hochi. He was in Mongol captivity until we were able to rescue him and bring him back to Akashima village. Not too long after saving Hochi, we found out that some Mongols made their way to the village to try to find him and retrieve him from our custody. We had to fend off the Mongols in some way to where it was secretive but also destructive as well. And while it did pay off, we weren't able to complete that whole sequence in a stealthy manner. While we were able to take out those Mongols that were in the village specifically, we did find out that they made their way to some other part of the village. So we had to go over to Norio, help him take out those Mongols. But unfortunately, we suffered a casualty, and that was Hochi, because he ended up taking a bullet, figuratively speaking. He ended up taking a bullet for Norio to ensure that he didn't lose his life. So, Hochi is no longer with us. All in all, I could tell that the more we do this, Norio is definitely going to be leaning towards helping out Jin Sakai reclaim Castle Shimura for his uncle. I could tell that we're on our way there, although we will have to do that with a few other people who we might meet along the way. But so far, so good. But I am looking forward to witnessing who else we're going to end up meeting along the way and see if whether or not they will agree in helping Jin reclaim his uncle's castle. I'm looking forward to witnessing that. And I hope you guys are looking forward to that as well.